Hey there, Four States. This is Luke Taylor, and welcome to today's edition of the KNEO Community Connection. And on this program, we want to let you know about great events that are going to be coming up that are a real benefit to the four-state area. We've got one to tell you about that's it's actually going to be in Branson, but it benefits a great organization. And I know a lot of people in our area make regular trips to Branson. And so we're going to be chatting today with Joe Nogalski, and he is a regional representative for Missouri Baptist Children's Home. And he's going to be telling us about an event that's going to be out there in Branson on April 5th of next year. And so, sir, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us about it today.
Luke, so thankful that you're able to give us some time and to share about this event that's coming up.
Well, as I was telling you before the interview, the Missouri Baptist Children's Home, that's an organization that is real special to me and my family. And so I'm happy to let people know about this fundraiser y'all are doing, but tell people about this event because it looks pretty spectacular.
It is. It's something we've been doing for several years now. When we got a friendship and partnership with Clay Cooper there in Branson at his theater, and it's just been well received, and everyone that comes just really has a good time enjoying the music and time together.
And so the event is called Branson Stars 2025. Is that right?
It is. And what it basically is we'll get together on that morning, and it goes from about 10 to 12. Doors open a little earlier. And Clay Cooper puts together kind of a variety show. He'll MC it, and he is the one that's going to also perform, but he'll bring in various groups from the other shows, and there in Branson. And so you'll get about a 10, 15-minute snippet of 5 or 6 different shows in town that maybe then you'll want to go see the full show.
Yeah, that is pretty kind of like a Branson's Greatest Hits Day, and it can kind of whet your appetite to see more of what Branson has to offer. So what I like about this, it's from 10 to noon on April 5th, and so for a lot of people out here, if they're at a show till 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock at night, then they got to drive back home, and you're driving in the dark. But for something like this, you got the whole day ahead of you, so this could just be a great way to start your day in Branson, and you got time to do plenty.
We have a lot of groups that will get up and fill a bus up and come, and then they go to lunch and able to shop and do other things in Branson. So the time frame works really well, and especially we'll get a lot of older folks that show up, and 7, 8 o'clock. Even if you're young and you got kids, about 9 o'clock, that's a little late for your kids. So this show is a rarity there in Branson because we get to do it during the morning hours. Mm-hmm. And it just benefits us in a great way, raising money to help do the various ministries of, we got foster care, and we help unwed mothers, and, we got several campuses throughout the state where we help kids transition into care, and so it just really, really helps us. We also have a silent auction during the morning, which is another fun way of raising funds that morning. And so various people will donate gifts. We'll have tickets to other shows, meals out, and some people donate craft items that they have made. And so we'll have the auditorium filled that you can bid on up until midway through the show.
Okay. And so, again, this is going to be in Branson on April 5th. It's from 10 to 12. It's at the Clay Cooper Theater. And all this stuff is going to benefit the Missouri Baptist Children's Home. And, Joe, I know you were telling us a little bit there about it, but Missouri Baptist Children's Home, I was seeing here that this organization is over 100 years old. It looks like it was started in 1886, so quite a bit over 100 years old. And throughout that time, I mean, it's been helping children and families, like you were saying. And so all the funds that you all raise, it's going to go to furthering that mission.
Yes, it is. And And all of the money that comes in will go to that, our causes and our ministries. And, of course, you can go to mbch.org and find out more. If you want to find out more about Branson Stars, you can go to mbch.org and find it. Or you can even call us, though, at 417-410-9033. And somebody be happy to share more info about being able to get tickets or find out more about all that is going on.
Yeah, I just say to anybody out there, if you're going to be in Branson on April 5th, or you think it might be a good time for you to take a trip out there, this would be something you could look into doing. And like we said, you get a large variety there. It's going to be at the Clay Cooper Theater, but a large variety of shows and performers who are going to be present at this event. And Joe, from what I understand, Clay Cooper, he offers up his theater for this event because he has a personal connection to wanting to see your cause go forward.
Yes, he had a child that was having some physical ailments, and that's where we made a connection that he just then really saw how much we desire to share the gospel and to encourage people and families as well as take care of the physical needs that people may have. And so several years ago, we made that connection. He just fell in love with the ministry and does a great job helping us get the word out and putting this show together so that we can just have a good morning of celebrating what God is doing, but also then raise the funds that will help us on our journey.
And I'll mention this too, just Missouri Baptist Children's Home is important to me because my family, we did foster care and we were licensed through Missouri Baptist Children's Home because they'll do licensing and training for foster families. And so we did the foster care thing. And one thing that I always remember about the training and the getting the license through you guys is that, anybody can go, even any Christian family can go to a state agency and get licensed. But Missouri Baptist Children's Home, they really bring the spiritual side into it. And they only want to license the families that are church attending families. They want those kids to be in church on Sunday. And so that's part of their expectation if you get licensed through them. And through the course of that, we had a couple of kids who stayed with us over the years who attended church, accepted the gospel, prayed the prayer of salvation. And so those kind of things just might not have happened if not for Missouri Baptist Children's Home. And so I support what you all are doing. And
we're so thankful for people like you, Luke, that are willing to stand in the gap with over 13,000 foster kids in the state of Missouri and say, hey, I'm willing to help any way that I can. And we're so thankful that we get to help so many people in foster care. And we don't apologize or back away from knowing that we put evangelical Bible-believing parents that are going to foster these children and help them to find the love of Christ as well as find love in this world where they can thrive and grow and excel. I think that's so important. I think that's what helps us stand different than a lot of ministries throughout the state. Because we know Christ makes a big difference in people's lives.
Absolutely. So the Branson Stars event is a benefit concert that will go to help organizations will help the organization of Missouri Baptist Children's Home. And it's going to be April 25th up there in Branson, 10 o'clock to 12:15 at the Clay Cooper Theater. And if you would like ticket information, that website again, and I see that here, it's mbch.org/Branson-Stars. But if you go to mbch.org, you can find out more about this event and all the great stuff that they do. And we've been speaking today with Joe Nagalski, one of their representatives. And so, hey, Joe, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Luke. We appreciate it greatly.